Bless you, family. It is your Las Vegas neighbor historian, Minister Stretch Sanders, bring you some black history that's local and national. Y'all, we're going to talk about the second black doctor in the state of Nevada who resided in Las Vegas, Dr. John Crear. Dr. John R. Crear. Dr. Crear was a physician who moved here with his family, I want to say from Texas. And when he moved here, he came here at the request of the current black doctor we had, which was Dr. Charles I. West. He was the first African American doctor in Nevada, as well, Las Vegas and everything. And I guess Dr. West felt like, hey, I can't treat everybody. I can't help everybody. I need some help. And so he reached out to Dr. West. Dr. West came out here, and as you see, both of their names on that door. What's so special about this era, y'all, this is the time where black people looked out for each other. There was no, I want to see you do good, but not better than me. Dr. West was like, hey, it's enough for everybody to eat. Because, in today's society, we think it got to be one of everything. It can't be two doctors, can't be two this. But they said, no, it can be two of us. There's enough clients for you to have, enough clients for me to have. And also, this is a time where all the black people were still regulated to living on the historic West Side. So I love the fact that all the black professionals were in the community. Dr. John Crear and his family lived in the prominent area known as Bonanza Village, beautiful homes, ranch-style homes. And so they were a part of the community. And this is a time where you can have doctors and lawyers and pharmacists as your next door neighbor. And that does something to the psyche of a black child who may not come from a parent that has careers in those fields, opposed to today where most kids ain't never met no black doctor or black lawyer, and not in a positive way if they have met a lawyer. But this is the time where, the doctors and the professionals was among the community. And Dr. Crear's office was at the Golden West Shopping Center, which we know was a black shopping center that was at one time owned by Dr. Bob Bailey. And y'all know Dr. Bob Bailey was a icon in this city, in the state. But when Dr. Crear came here, he got away fitting. He was, again, a doctor that most of the kids and families on the West Side would see. He would do a lot of activities and things within the community, different seminars, and he was very involved, in the community in terms of him as a physician. And he practiced medicine for many decades, always want to say to the late 90s. He was very involved. His office moved several different locations. At some point, the West Side wasn't going in the direction many businesses thought they could benefit from. So many businesses, including the professionals, moved. Especially after the whole Rodney King thing, a lot of businesses, in the Golden West Shopping Center was tore down. And so many professionals moved. And so they moved to other areas, Rancho and different things like that, where they created a medical district, I guess you can say. But Dr. John Crear never stopped practicing medicine. After he moved, he kept practicing, and he practiced all the way, I want to say, until his, later old age, and then unfortunately in the early 2000s he passed away, but he leaves behind a great legacy. I think that this is a name we need to know, we need to do the homework on, do more research on, because he paved the way for many black doctors and many black professionals. So Dr. John, thank you for your contribution. We will forever lift up your name. Peace and love.